Hey, good morning, everyone. It is November 12th, 2025. I am in Kutna Hora, Sedlec in the Czech Republic. It's about 42 degrees. This is not straight. There we go. That's a little better. The reason I'm here is because there's a place I really wanted to visit for many years. It's called the Sedlec Ossuary, and it's part of a Catholic church. The crazy thing about this place is that the inside is like decorated with the bones of 60,000 humans. So it's like skulls and bones all over the place. Now, there's some good news and some bad news. The good news is I get to see it, I get to go in there, and I get to experience it. The bad news is I'm not allowed to film it. I can't even take pictures in there. So unfortunately, I can't like walk you through it or anything, but I can show you pictures that I find online. I have a flyer that I grabbed from the information center. I can kind of show you what that is. And I'm gonna go visit that thing, walk through it, and then I'll kind of explain what it is. And then because that isn't gonna make a great video, we're gonna go for a hike up in the mountains, it's not really mountains here, it's kind of like hills. The ground's completely wet, so I'm gonna get soaked, but it's totally worth it. It's a little late for mushrooms, but we'll enjoy it anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am really excited to see this. Like I said, I've been wanting to visit here since I knew about geocaching, which was 2006. That's when I started geocaching. And back then, I was all into the travel bugs, like the trackable items and stuff that you can buy these travel bug tags and then attach them to an item and then send them on a mission. And one of the travel bugs that I had, it was actually a bear jaw that I found in the woods in Pennsylvania. And what I did is I attached a travel bug to that bear jaw, and its mission was to come here. This was back in, I think, 07. And it never made it. But that's not the point. The point is, we're here. This is cool. Yeah, speaking of geocaching, I did find one at the main station, and then this is the secondary train station that I just got dropped off at, and there's a trail along it, and I started walking down there expecting to find geocaches, but I looked at the app and there's absolutely nothing along that trail. So I'm just coming around here into the main town. I believe the church and the ossuary are close. We'll find it. Here's a pile of dirt excavated from in and around this church. Imagine having, like some screens to run this material through, or, just a metal detector. Man, I gotta work on getting some permissions like that. Look at this church. So a good thing I looked over and read the sign. This is where you buy the tickets. Probably shirts and stuff too. Yeah, of course I had to stop and get a shirt, and the ossuary is straight ahead. I believe it's that building. Let me turn the camera. I think it's going to be that older building right there. Hi. I think we're getting close. This is it. So here we're just in a cemetery. All right, here's my ticket. This is where the camera has to go off, and I'll let you know how it is. All right, I'm a little bit early. I have like 3 minutes to wait, but when she opened the door, I was able to see down into the ossuary, and it's just bones everywhere. All right, I am exiting, and that. All right, so let me try to explain it. It's not a very huge building, but it's got like 4 corners. Each corner has a giant pyramid made of bones and skulls. And they go all the way to the ceiling. You can see how tall this building is. They go all the way to the ceiling. In the middle, there's a big chandelier made out of bones. There's like this big shield thing made out of bones. All kind of crazy decorations just like made out of skulls. Definitely the craziest place I think I've ever been. That is the mountain I want to go to. It's not that far. I could probably walk over there if I could find a trail. Oh, here we go. Here's some pictures of the inside. So you can see there's that big chandelier in the middle. And then these aren't the pyramids I'm talking about. Those pyramids are in the 4 corners, and they're huge. They go all the way to the ceiling, and it's just completely bones. And they have it arranged like something like out of Ed Gein's house or something. Yeah, you can see here how they have stuff arranged. But looks like there was damage, and they are repairing it right now. Like they have one section of it completely blocked off because I looked over the thing and the person was like stacking bones. And like even the chandelier, you can see the inside of it. It's like modern wood with all the bones screwed to it. I mean, obviously it's been here for hundreds of years. They had to restore it. So it's not all original, but I imagine it's still in the same kind of arrangement than it was back in the day. All right, I didn't make it up to the mountain yet. I'm kind of just walking around through town and found a geocache location, and it's pretty obvious where it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be right here. Yeah, there it is. All right, that's another one for Czech Republic. I want to put this temporary tattoo in with it. All right, so I started making my way up to the mountain to that tower, and I looked over and I saw that the city actually looked really, really cool. I changed my plans. We're in the town right now, plus I can get lunch here. I can't get lunch up the mountain. That's what I saw from the mountain. So we'll make our way over there. I just had to stop and start recording because for all my door nerds, I found a pretty good one. If you get a chance to like explore around outside of the big cities, I would recommend that. See if I can get a good picture. There's a good spot for a photo, I think. Maybe not. Not too bad. I found the Museum of Silver. So, I mean, it's a museum showing how guys made silver coins, I guess, and different silver items. Well, I found a restaurant here. The best view in Kutna Hora. Alrighty then. I still don't know what that building is. So this was a silver mining town. See the silver miners? Oh my God. That was probably the best sausage I ever had. I mean, everything I eat over here is like the best I ever had every time. Let's head this way. So this is a Viking cruise excursion. There's 4 people for the entire excursion. I got to go on a Viking cruise. I bet I would like that. That's more like, I mean, it's got to be a river cruise because, I mean, we're like so far inland. They must be like on the Danube or something, going through different cities, and one of the excursions is walking, because actually I saw that same excursion inside the Ossuary, the same guys. So here's some information I learned while I was actually in that restaurant. The name Kutna Hora, it means mountain, or was it mining mountain? So back in the medieval times, when this city was founded, the reason it was founded was because they found silver here, like a lot of silver. And the church, this is St. Barbara's Cathedral, or the Cathedral of St. Barbara, something like that. She's like the patron saint of miners. So if I was religious, this would be my patron saint. They got some pretty cool stuff here in this town. I'm really glad I decided to check out the city instead of going up the mountain to look for mushrooms, which aren't even growing at this time of year. But you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, I go looking for mushrooms, I don't find anything anyway. I found a little stairway here, and even though I'm sick of steps after this, oh cool, look at this picture. Like the sun is shining through it. But this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. Right, so this little building right here is the Corpus Christi Chapel, and it was probably established before the commencement of the construction of the St. Barbara's Cathedral. So this is even older. Wow. It smells like a basement, just like you would think. It's got some really crazy acoustics in here, so I won't talk too much. Hey! Yo! Yo! Oh, this is cool. There's people. So I found a cigar shop. And this is a Cuban cigar, Quintero, right here, 165 crowns for that. He also has, these are Cuban. Well, this ain't bad. I got a Cuban cigar here, a Quintero, at this little local cigar and wine shop. So I got a cup of wine, smoking a Cuban cigar on my last day over here. This is the second one I had, technically like my third. Well, I mean, if you're counting, it's like 8, 9, 10. It's my 10th Cuban cigar since being out of the United States. This one is really good. I mean, it has basically no harshness or any of that stuff that most people, non-cigar smokers, would associate with a cigar, like, you know, the real bitter, bad taste. I'm not promoting smoking because these things are very bad for you, apparently, but I enjoy sitting back and kicking back and chilling with the nicotine it gives you. And of course, some local Czech wine. Why not? All right, everyone. Thanks for watching my video. And thanks for watching all these videos. This is probably the 20th video or more in a row every single day. And I usually do that when I go on a trip. You'll have that. That's the kind of things you have to worry about. Background noise and music playing in the background. Can I even post this, you know, this video? It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not doing this for money, even if there is copyright strikes. I really don't care about that, but if I had a choice to have my channel demonetized or not, of course, I'm gonna choose to not have it demonetized. So I do what I can for the copyright stuff whenever you hear music in the background. A couple of these videos are demonetized because of that. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I try to keep in mind. So this trip here to Kutna Hora, it makes me want to kind of continue making these videos in smaller non-tourist destinations. Cruise ships are great because they bring you all over the place, but they don't bring you to places like this, unless it's like that Viking excursion that I saw. But even that, even though there's only 4 people for that excursion, what year is that even? I don't know what number that is, but it's 1-something-97. It's old, whatever it is. Yeah, the Viking cruises bring you to more crazy places, and it'll actually bring me to Antarctica, which is another trip that's not planned yet, but it's definitely on the shelf. I definitely want to go to Antarctica. So anyway, I can keep rambling on and on. I just wanted to kind of thank you guys for watching, because I've been making videos every single day for the past 3 weeks or something like that. Tomorrow I'm headed back to Denver. It won't be a video. I'll be waking up in Prague, going to the train station, going to the airport, and flying back to Denver. So nobody wants to see that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see more travel videos, consider subscribing, hitting the like button. That does help promote the channel. Not like it matters. I really don't do this for money anyway. I just do it for fun. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.